so cool to me.
She said you got a lot of bitches in your life.
She did. She was like, now, if anybody knows me and has listened to this damn show, you understand that I take control of everything. I mean, even if you know me in my regular life, I'm a goofball, but I take control. And they're like, honey, you're a born leader, but you don't take control. You need to start taking control. And I was like, oh, really? Oh, okay, thanks for that tip. Yeah. I mean, they were really bad. But there was a couple things that they hit on. And, of course, it was Bourbon Street. So we were like, what the hell ever. Show me your cards, and we're all good. I mean, it was pretty neat. And it was cheap, dude. It really was cheap.
Well, you get what you pay for.
That's true. It's like a tattoo, people. Showman Ashley.
No, that's...
Showman.
I like... Some I believe in, and some I think there could be that possibility of them out there. But when you... when you get certain people, you just, well, hell, give me a damn tour, but I could get this
we've
going.
said that.
Yeah.
We're going to... Listen, people, if you don't hear from us for months, it's because
I want to study that anyways.
We packed our shit, and we have moved down to Bourbon Street, because you don't have to pay to vend there. We were asking her that. And we're going to be giving readings. Come on down to Bourbon Street for Shaman Ashley. Shaman Ashley and Shifter Misty. I'm sorry, that was so delightful to me. We got to start, like, just calling each other. Shaman. Can you call me Shifter Ashley?
No.
Come on, man. It makes it authentic.
I'm like a toilet paper Charmin.
Yeah, you are a load of shit. Anyway. So, what we want to talk about, our real thing, though, people, is after all this and kayaking and all that stuff and all the cool stuff, the thing that really, really was close to our heart that we wanted to bring to you, because it is the paranormal, is the fact that we are really excited to talk about the Mayans, people. Come on. Woo! Woo! I'm going a little Richard on you, people. Anyway, the Mayans are so awesome due to the fact that, of course, they had that little thing in 2012, and people were like, the world's going to end. You better get your bread and cheese and all that kind of stuff. But what it actually was is that what we learned. Okay, let's describe our track. Okay, we get off a boat. We automatically get put in a bus by this gentleman who says he is a Mayan descent. Okay, and he starts naming off the characteristics. Like, some of the Mayan characteristics is that they're short. They don't grow hair. They got kind of squinty eyes. And he said that they have a birthmark.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he showed it.
I got that birthmark, but I wiped it off.
That was a doo-doo thing.
I did.
Thing. It was
my shaman powers. My shaman powers took it off.
But anyway, he said that, there was certain things and stuff that he was talking about. And this guy was really cool, because what he did is some of the archaeological people, which he was dropping names that after I went back and looked at, I was like, whoa, this guy actually studied with them. And he said, hey, I'm getting ready to retire. But he said, you know what? This is what I'm doing until then, because apparently it's very lucrative down there. So he has like this little team of people. One is a driver, another one is an escort around when you get to Chichen Itza. And then you also have what is, him, which is on the way. So for 2 hours, because we had to go 2 hours into Mexico, guys. And then we stopped at this little place and got a bag lunch from the Mexican senorita who made it with her own hands. And I'm not joking. And I want to give you a tip. Don't look at the meat that's on the sandwich.
It looks good when you don't look at it.
Okay, you can't even drink the water.
I was going to buy something. I was going to buy me a bong. And it was made from stone, and it was carefully carved. It was a big fucking cock.
It was a penis. It was.
It was only $13, but it was made out of granite, and where the bowl was, it was testicles.
Yeah, and then you sucked on the end. Was that how it got?
Yep.
That's nice. But also, ladies, for
practicing too.
Yeah, you can actually delight yourself. I mean, that was like glass. It was like stone or glass.
It was granite or something like that.
Yeah. It was nice. It was. I mean, you can't buy that in the U.S. That's a Christmas present.
You can smoke your bowl, tease your man, practice, and please yourself.
Yeah, just use lube, because that
Make
stone
sure you
is hard as a rock.
You're fucking stupid. You can get them in different sizes too.
Yeah, you could.
I was
Colors?
gonna buy the big one, but then I was like, nah,
I can't
really
believe
don't
you
wanna,
put that back.
because I don't want to go home with a dick if I get caught by customs. How are you gonna explain that? It's a pot.
fine.
It's a bowl.
You're
of
going
a
to
dick.
smoke a pipe. I really thought you bought that. I'm
No, I
disappointed now.
No.
Oh, my God.
Because I asked about a 90-year-old. I asked about a 90-year-old how much it cost, and she was like freaking, oh, ooh. I was like, oh.
Let me
now
put this
you
dick
did-
back. Now you made this awkward,
Yeah.
lady.
Thank
Okay.
you for ruining that.
But anyway, I wanted to say that then after listen, there's two things that you don't do in Mexico. One, drink the water, which they gave us a bottle of water I did not drink. And two, if you get given a sandwich by a senorita who made it by her own hands, just understand that if you look at that loaf, it's not bologna. It's like a pickle loaf, but there ain't no pickle in it.
Well,
okay?
mine I think was ham. It tasted really good. I ate it, and I drank
It wasn't
the water.
ham.
I drank the water.
It wasn't ham. It wasn't ham, dude. I saw it. I looked at it. It looked like an eyeball looking back at me.
That might have been ham, ma'am. It might have been Mexican ham, ma'am.
Okay, guys. So then what happened is we loaded back on the bus, and we went over Chichen Itza.
Nitsa.
No, it isn't. You got to put that roll on it, man. Chichen Itza. Yeah.
That's what I just told you to say.
No.
Okay, go
Anyway,
on.
whatever. What it is, guys, is we're going to put some pictures up there. It is the most beautiful Mayan pyramid. Now, a couple things that we got told along the way about Mayans is, one, they have a couple different cycles. They came up with the calendar, by the way, the calendar year, 365 days a year. That was from them. Also, some other stuff that they came up with was they actually have like 25 months or 18 months or some crap like that. They have more months than we have. I think their months are like 20 days or something like that. But other than that, some of the cool stuff is there was 3 books. Apparently, when the conquistadors came over here from Spain and they were actually taking over and stuff like that, there was 3 books about the now this may be new to you, Ashley, due to the fact that you slept through this whole thing.
Well, God damn it, I couldn't hear him or understand him. I woke up to somebody wanting to buy a fucking necklace and a calendar, a Mayan calendar, because he was going out of business. I'm pretty sure you bought the damn hat from him the day before.
I thought I did. But
he
anyway.
said it was made by Mayans. I think it was his
Oh,
hat.
God, he did say that, didn't he?
Yeah.
Damn it. Anyway,
Same
he got me.
motherfucker.
He did say he went to, God, Mercy Cozumel, and that's where we were the day before. Man, you Mexican man.
They had a sense of humor because he
They
also
did.
got you the day before and said he needed to feed his chickens.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Damn it.
That day
Anyway.
he needed to feed his kids because it was $40 a damn necklace.
Oh, yeah. No, it wasn't. It was $71 to put my name in it. But anyway, it was like the
You
Mayan.
gotta shorten that shit.
I know.
I got an M. That's what we get.
But anyway, long story short, this guy was saying that it was a cycle of 52 years and then I think 5,002, something like that. Anyway, what that meant is that after 52 years, they would literally tear down and then build on top of it. So this Mayan pyramid, the Chichen Itza, which is also called El Castillo, is actually built, there's many on top of each other. Now, this place is not just like one little thing you go look at. It has numerous things. One that is really, really cool is an observatory, due to the fact that the Mayans actually had, like I was saying, when the conquistadors came over, they actually destroyed all the Mayan books, due to the fact that they believed that they were not, they believed in God. They were very, Catholic. And that's what they were bringing. So they destroyed everything. There was 3 books that were taken out, apparently. In that, it was one about mathematics. It was one about astronomy. And there was one about, was it about growing, Ashley, or something like that?
I thought it was like, one was like religion or peace or something. It was something else.
Yeah. So there was 3 books that were smuggled out and they were taken to other countries. They were actually, because these conquistadors would come through and just rip the books up. But other than that, it was really, really cool. The guy was talking to us about the Mayan calendars and stuff, and everybody believes in in 2012, everybody believed that Everything was going to end because the Mayan calendars ended. And the guy was like, that's not really true. There's a couple other meanings. It just means that something anew was going to start. Something anew was going to come in. And if you look at the paranormal, people, it kind of has. I mean, it kind of has taken on a new... People are coming into the paranormal and believing more than ever before. And you can just tell energies, and there's more psychics that are coming out and more things like that. We were talking to a gentleman the other day, and he brought this point up. And I thought, man, you're the first one to actually talk about this in a while, because people don't understand that it actually was just... it was supposed to be a new start, a fresh start. And it was like a different page, whatever, that was getting turned. But the other thing that the guy said, that the Mayans actually, the big conspiracy is that they disappeared, that nobody knew where they went. They had this beautiful pyramids, and what is called our pyramids, and they had like these ball courts, and they had like, there was this one beautiful it's a what is it called actually? It's 1,000 pillars for the soldiers and stuff like that there. And it was supposedly, they had like this little sacrificial guy, and the way he's laying on his back, they would put their sacrifices on top. People actually jumped into this sinkhole in the back because there's no running water on the Yucatan, right? Now, this is kind of crazy. When we're riding in that little bus tour 2 hours into the Yucatan, I said to Ashley, this looks like Florida. Our guide told us that at one time, Florida, Cuba, and the Yucatan was all together. And apparently there's a theory that an asteroid hit, and then that's why there's no running water on the Yucatan and everything split up. But to me, it kind of looked like Florida because of the layout of the land, not because of the land. But anyway, it was really cool. What was your favorite part about the ride, Ashley?
Actually, they had a really cool type thing is about the trees.
Oh, yeah. Tell them about the trees.
They actually painted the center white, and we were like, what the hell is that? That's crazy. You would think it was something from the hood or something. Right. Don't hit that tree with the damn car, you assholes. But really, it represented the leaves, and the higher up part is actually the heavens. Mm-hmm. And the center is where we are now. And then the roots are what was it?
The roots are the underworld.
I was thinking it was the underworld. I didn't want to say hell. I don't think it's hell.
No, not to them. Yeah. But one of the coolest shit that we ever seen there, well, we actually didn't get to see it because we missed the winter solstice. There's 4 times a year that you can actually see this phenomenon on the Chichen Itza pyramid there. It's actually, what they believe there is that the snake god, they worship snakes, jaguars, things like that. There's different gods for these different things. And I'm going to introduce you to a little friend my son brought home, which was really cool. Ashley hates it, but we're going to do the call later on. But anyway, they believe that 4 times a year on the solstice, okay, he would come down from the heavens and crawl down the front of this pyramid and then go into the underworld. Now, the thing is every solstice, it's getting ready to happen December 21st. It actually aligns, the light in this large area aligns where it looks like there's a snake slithering down the side of this humongous pyramid. And this is cool, guys. I want you to think about that for a minute. These are people that back then, equivalent to our people, weren't doing what we thought. They weren't as smart as what we thought that they... Nowadays, if somebody said, okay, I did this little sculpture and it's going to have a light at a certain time and this and that and the other, we'd be like, okay, cool, I got you. Well, we're talking about people, this is like right after the death of Christ or right before the death of Christ. These people are building these structures and they are looking at planets that we haven't even discovered yet. So tell me how this is happening. This is where the UFO theories come in. Ashley, do you want to share with them what happened to us on the boat that scared the shit out of my kid?
Oh, gosh. No, you do that one.
Okay. All right. So we are going over from Cozumel. We got on our little boat and we're going over to Progreso, right? And we went to the front of the ship. It was like in the middle of the night. And we're like talking to my son. I'm like, hey, this is Orion. Like I'm showing him the constellation and stuff, which everybody knows is like the belt and stuff. Well, then we walk around on the top of the ship and stuff. And I look back. Now, mind you, there's no lights at this part. of the ship were like right at the front, like, you know, Titanic style people. You know, we were holding on for dear life.
In the middle of the night, it's really hard to walk out there because the wind is so damn bad. Like, so bad your cheeks will probably flutter.
Yeah. But we were goofing off and we were standing there and stuff. And I looked back up at Orion and there was a really bright star beside it. And I didn't see this before. So I was like, oh man, look, Connor, look at that bright star right there, you know? And I'm just looking up at it and all of a sudden,